Here's how the core mechanic of the Wildsea tabletop role-playing game works. The core mechanic is an action roll where you roll a pool of d6s and you look for the highest result. A 6 gives you a clean success. You do exactly what you set out to do. A 4 or 5 means conflict. You accomplish some or maybe even all of what you set out to do, but not without invoking some kind of consequence. Finally, 3, 2, or 1 is a complete disaster. You didn't manage to do what you set out to do at all and likely have some kind of extra consequence to deal with as a result of your attempt. Here's how you build that pool of d6s. First, by describing how your character does something, you can invoke an edge, which will grant 1d6. Game masters should generally be pretty permissive with allowing an edge to be relevant to a situation. Unless a character is wildly outside of their wheelhouse, they'll almost always have an edge that can be used. Next, what the character is doing will invoke a skill or a language, and for each rank they get 1d6 up to 3. GMs should still be pretty permissive with this, but slightly less so than with edges. If a skill is especially out of place for what they are trying to accomplish, the GM might reduce the dice pool by 1. That's called a cut. Finally, the player can invoke advantages. Bits of the environment, resources, aspects, or help from other player characters can grant extra d6s up to 2. Aspects, which are the traits, gears, and companions that define your character, will very frequently be used for this. The last twist to the system is that if you roll any duplicates in your dice pool, everyone at the table except you can brainstorm up a twist that occurs. Typically positive and not always mechanical, twists are an invitation for everyone at the table to participate in shaping the narrative. Thanks for your time. Bye.